What is up, guys? Johannes here, coming back at you with another video today. We're doing something a bit different. We are doing tier lists. We have done a tier list, or multiple tier lists on the channel before, but this one's a little different. As you can probably see on the screen, these are common fast food places around the United States, and we're going to be ranking them. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe on the video. I would really appreciate any support on the Tao channel. You know, we always want your feedback. And let's get right into it. We got S tier. That's the best of the best, the magnifique. And we got A tier, we got B tier, we got C, we got D, and of course, for those that are absolutely dog shit, we have F tier. And then there's a one below that, which is IDK. I don't know. So, for example, El Pollo Loco, I've never had. California Pizza Kitchen, I've never had. So those will go into the I don't know. I can't rate them because I've never had it. So I don't want to be fair. I don't want to be unfair and give them an F just because I haven't had it. So I made an extra thing, an extra row for just those. But as you can tell, I like food. And I can make that joke about myself because it's myself. But I have some experience with the fast food. So I know what I'm talking about, okay? Alright, let's start it off. Arbys. I'm putting Arbys into C because I don't know if it's the Arbys by me, but the meat's always dry. The fries are average. The fries are the best thing there at the Arbys by me. And I've only... if I want a meat sandwich, I'm not going to Arbys. And I just don't crave a meat sandwich that often. So, Arbys is average for me. Auntie Anne's, Auntie Anne's is good, but I'm only going to Auntie Anne's if I'm in a mall. I'm not going if I'm not in a mall. But it does hit good when you go to a mall and you get that nice pretzel. And they got coffee sometimes. They got those slushes. Auntie Anne's is definitely B tier. Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings, that might be a spicy take, but I'm putting Buffalo Wild Wings in B. Their wings are average. There's so many other wing places that you can get better wings at, and they jack up those prices. The only time I really go to B-Dubs if it's on Thursdays or whenever the buy one get one free wings are. Those are the only days I go, because obviously you get double what you pay for. So it's not, you always got to be making business decisions. But B-Dubs is just okay. Their burgers are kind of okay. I mean, the atmosphere is good, but so if we're bringing in the atmosphere, I mean, the appetizers are decent, but as a whole, I just think it's B tier. I mean, B tier is still above average, but I wouldn't say Buffalo Wild Wings is A. Next, we got Baja Fresh. I have no idea what that is. Baskin Robbins. I mean, I guess we're including soul dessert places. Baskin Robbins is probably B. I feel like I don't get their ice cream there that often. I do have one by me, but I feel like also I don't see one of my favorite fast food places on here. It's always slept on. Anyway, we'll get to that later. I feel like I'm never going to Baskin Robbins for ice cream. I feel like there's always somewhere better. But Baskin Robbins is still pretty good, so I'm going to put it in B. Bojangles. I've actually never had Bojangles. I do want to try it, though. Boston Market is dog shit. Boston Market is so bad. Again, could be a regional thing. Could be just the ones by me. But every time I go to Boston Market, you know those little, I don't know what you call it. Those little meals that you get where you just stick them in the microwave and it's like meatloaf and mashed potatoes, and you don't really know if it's meatloaf, you don't really know if it's meat. It could be from like a squirrel, you don't know. That's what Boston Market is. Shit is dry. You don't even know what it's made out of. Shit does not look like how it's supposed to look when you're eating food. Boston Market is cheeks. Okay? Burger King. I respect Burger King. Not really a Burger King fan. Not really a Whopper guy. I'm more of a double deluxe kind of guy, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Burger King's okay. The fries are okay. Shakes are pretty good. I do like the shakes. Haven't really tried. The nuggets are, yeah. I'd take McDonald's nuggets. I'd take Wendy's nuggets. But Burger King's just kind of average for me. Now, like I said earlier, never had California Pizza Kitchen. Carl's Jr. I mean, I've had Hardees. I'm just going to group them together in D because I don't like Hardees at all. Haven't been there in a couple of years at least, but the only time I'm going to Hardees or Carl's Jr. is if I'm on the highway and they don't have anything else, which is rare because that's why I don't go there. But I'm not even... It's like if Wendys, like, I don't even know how to compare it. But Carl's Jr. and Hardees, not good. Tater tots, decent at best. Best thing there, in my opinion. Checkers, I mean, do they have rallies on here? Or are they just kind of the same thing? I guess they're just kind of the same thing. Checkers, I've never had. I do know Checkers and rallies is like a thing together. I don't know if it's the same thing or not, but I've never had it. ChickfilA. I mean, I want Chick-fil-A to be so good. I'm putting Chick-fil-A in S tier. I've never, except for the Chick-fil-A at my school, and granted, it's not like a full Chick-fil-A restaurant. It's just, they just put out nuggets and sandwiches and fries. They don't put out anything else. And it's like ran through the university. It's not like an actual Chick-fil-A restaurant. That is kind of crap. But if you go to an actual Chick-fil-A restaurant, the service, the shakes, the chicken, whether you get nugs or a sandwich, they got the mac and cheese, they got the fries, waffle fries, they got Chick-fil-A sauce, they got the barbecue, they got the ranch, they got all the sauces you ever want. A lot of people say Chick-fil-A is overhyped and overrated, but I think it's still probably the best place to get chicken, fast food wise. Chipotle, I'm a big Chipotle guy. I'll take Chipotle over any other kind of Mexican fast food. I just love how fresh it is because you can tell that it's fresh. You go to other places, you can tell that it's been sitting there. Chipotle is always fresh. There used to be like the notion that like you go to Chipotle and you shit your brains out, right? That's never happened with me. I mean, I don't get queso that often, like occasionally, and like sometimes maybe I'll almost get there. But for the most part, it never upsets my stomach. It's fresh, it's good, it's seasoned well. The steak that they have there, Anyway, Chuck E. Cheese is fucking, get out of here. The fuck, they have cardboard pizza. What? Next question. Churches, never had Churches. I heard it's pretty decent, pretty good, but never had it. Cinnabon's an A. I mean, if you go to Cinnabon, you know what you're getting, and you're paying that price for that $5 cinnamon roll. But yeah, Cinnabon's exquisite. Not gonna put it in S tier just because they only really have one thing, but to be fair, it is pretty damn good. So I'm still gonna put them in A. Cold Stone, I'm putting Cold Stone in A. I'd go to Cold Stone over Baskin Robbins if I had the choice. I mean, the added bonus is that they make it in front of you, so you can like see what they're doing. I guess they kind of do the same thing at Baskin Robbins, but it's not as fun. It's not as cool. I just feel like Cold Stone's a lot more chill of a place, a little more. I don't know how to describe it, but the ice cream's always good. The sundaes that they come up with are always good. 31 flavors is okay, but just the service and everything included, I'm taking Cold Stone. Don't know what that is. Cookout, maybe? Is that what that's called? I have no idea. Next one, we got Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen's probably C. Actually, I mean, I'm not going to Dairy Queen ever for their food, but just probably based on their ice cream alone, I'd probably put it in B. Do I want to put it in B? No, I'm putting it back in C. Because I'd probably go to if I want ice cream, I'm probably going to Baskin Robbins or Dairy Queen. They're probably on the same level for me. Because it's not like, wow, Blizzards are amazing. But like the food probably brings it down because their food is not good. No one likes the food. I think Dairy Queen's just average. Del Taco, never had. Domino's. Listen. I don't love Domino's, but I really like Domino's. And me and my girlfriend and I always have conversations about Domino's. I'm putting Domino's in A tier, baby. They got the lava cakes. They got the pan pizza. They got the cheesy bread. They got wings. They got pasta. I had the pasta. I've had the wings. I've had the pizza. It's so good. The one down here at school is dog shit, okay? Like 4 times in a row I've ordered it. 4 times it's been dog shit. But the one at my house back home is amazing. It's always great. It's always nice. It's the right crispiness. It's the right crunchiness. It's the right softness. Domino's is great, depending on where you live. Because the one down here, poop. The one up by my house, great. Next we have Dunkin, okay? Dunkin is B tier. And while we're on the topic of coffee, I'm putting Starbucks in A. Yes, Starbucks is burnt coffee. But if I'm going to Starbucks, it's to get caffeine and it's to get good tasting shit. And I don't care if the coffee is burnt. If it gives me caffeine and it tastes good, I'm drinking it. And their lattes, their everything else is better than Dunkin'. I don't care what you say. The only thing that Dunkin' has that competes with them coffee-wise is the, what is it called? Butter pecan latte. That's one of the only things. That, and I actually did, I hate to admit it, but I like that Charlie cold brew that came out. I got that quite a bit from Dunkin'. But those 2 things are the only things that I would go to Dunkin' for instead of Starbucks. I'm paying the 50 cents extra. It's not like if you're getting a latte at Dunkin', a large latte is still like $5.50, $6. Might as well just pay the extra 50 cents and get something that you're gonna really enjoy in Starbucks. I had to calm myself after that. Elevation Burger seems like a Colorado thing, just basing it off the mountains, but never had that. Five Guys will go into B. Yeah. If it wasn't so expensive, it could be higher. The burgers are always normally pretty good, pretty solid, dependable. The only thing that I have a problem with at Five Guys is that you order, no matter what order, or no matter what size order you get with their fries, they put that shit in the bag and just dump it in. You take your burger, like you get your bag, right? Say you order a small fry. You get your burger, you take it out. You get like a cup this big with fries loaded in there, all soggy. Take it out. You look in your bag, you still got like another pound of fries in the bottom of your bag. And they're all soggy. They're not even edible. What? I don't want that. I'd rather you give me the correct amount of fries, but have them be good, rather than give me 3 times the amount and have them all be soggy. And then on top of that, they don't do it anymore because of peanut allergies, probably, I would assume. But they used to have peanuts where you could just eat them, like you can go and sit and eat them while you wait for your food. I'm not a fan of that. I know Texas Roadhouse used to do that, and it was decent there, but like I'm not a fan of that. I don't want to be slipping on peanut shells all the time. In-N-Out, never had. Jack in the Box, never had. That's more of a Western thing, I'm pretty sure. Jimmy John's is an S tier. Okay. Jimmy John's bread is probably the single best thing I've put in my mouth. That sounded sexual. But it's the single, like, their bread, you can't even describe it. It is addicting. I swear they put cocaine in that. Jimmy John's is amazing. You can say they're bland. You can say they don't have a lot of options. You can say whatever. But if you order from Jimmy John's, you know what you're getting. And it's going to be the same thing every time because, yeah, it might be bland, but you know what you're getting. And it's going to smack every single time you get it. Oh, the crunch. I've never had lettuce crunch as much as lettuce has crunched at Jimmy John's. Oh, I could go for a sandwich right now. Not gonna lie. Whew, we got KFC next. KFC's bad. I don't like KFC personally. Their mashed potatoes are runny every single time I've been there. The skin falls off the chicken. It's just... I used to have like the KFC Pizza Hut combos. Wasn't a fan of that either. Wait, was it KFC? This wasn't KFC and Pizza Hut. What was it? KFC and let me know in the comments. It was KFC and one other, KFC and Taco Bell, where they had like the dual. Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. Next we got Krispy Kreme. I mean, I guess I don't know if that's considered fast food, but Krispy Kreme is S tier. Their donuts are so good. I'm usually not a fan of just regular glazed donuts, but let me tell you, I could eat a 12-pack of those. I could eat a dozen of those suckers in like 10 minutes. You just give me some milk or some coffee, I'll have them gone by the time you come back. I mean, they got a bunch of other stuff, but the regular glazed donut, it's the best regular glazed donut you'll ever put in your mouth. Next, we got Little Caesars. I'm putting Little Caesars in B. I feel like Little Caesars has kind of just stagnated for me. They haven't really gotten better. They have this new, like, Batman pizza or something like that. And, like, don't get me wrong. The pizza there, whether you get the deep dish or the regular, it's cheap and it's hot and ready. Bonus for a college student like me, right? But it's not something I can eat all the time. Like, maybe like once every 2 weeks at the most. Maybe like twice every 2 weeks. Once a week, maybe. But, like, after a while, you start to understand, wow, I know why this is so cheap. Because it's like sponge. But when it's like 2 a.m. and you don't have anywhere else to go, or it's late at night, and you don't have anywhere else to go with the boys, with the girls, and you're drunk, Little Caesars will smack every single time. But on a consistent basis, I'm putting it in B. Long John Silver's, I'm not spending time on it. It's F. It's fast food fish. If you like it, you're either 70 years old or you don't have taste buds. So, next question. McDonald's. McDonald's is S tier. I don't care what y'all say. McDonald's is the best fast food restaurant out there. As far as consistency, as far as price, as far as the food that they have, as far as the variety, it's the best fast food place to ever exist. They got the double, they got the quarter pounder, they got the nugs, they got the chicken sandwich, they got the McChicken, they got the spicy McChicken, they got the nugs, they got the Big Mac, if I didn't say that already. There's some rumors that they're coming back with the snack wraps, the breakfast. Oh, the breakfast is the best fast food breakfast you could ever ask for. They got the McGriddles, they got the biscuits, they got the McMuffins, they got the burritos, they got the hot cakes, they got everything. If you hate on McDonald's, you're just trying to hate on what made this country so great. Obviously kidding. But it's great. I don't care what chemicals they put in it. I know what I'm putting in my body. And that's the risk I'm willing to take. I don't care if a Shamrock Shake has 47 chemicals in it. I'm still sucking that every single March it comes around. Anyway. What is this? Nando? Maybe? Nana? I don't know what that is. Going on a little heated tangent there a little bit. But gonna go with Panda Express. Panda Express is down to B. It probably used to be A tier for me, to be honest. But the past couple of times I've been there, it just hasn't hit the same. I don't know if I just wore out my palate for Chinese food, or their Chinese food. I still like Chinese food in general. But I don't really get that much there, to be honest. I kind of stick with the same thing, so I guess it could be that also. But It's kind of hit or miss. It depends if the food is fresh or not, because they just keep it sitting in the big like wok looking things the whole time. But it's probably just B tier for me. Panera, same thing. It's hit or miss for me. I don't personally think that the food is worth the price, but some of the food's pretty good. I know my girlfriend has been on the new pizzas that they had there, that just came out recently. She's been liking those, and those are pretty good. I normally get like the pick two specials, but in an added thing, I found out from a buddy of mine that used to work at Panera that they're not even fresh soups. They're not even fresh soup. It's from a bag. They unfreeze it, or it comes in a little bag, and they just rip it open and heat it up. So that diminishes the value. I'm learning a lot today. I didn't know I had this strong of opinions about food. Papa John's. Papa John's is average for me. Haven't ever really been on the Papa John's train. Haven't been on the Pizza Hut train though. Papa John's is just okay. The only thing I like about Papa John's is like the garlic sauce that they have, where you can dip the little pizza in it. That's solid. I respect Papa John's for that. Pizza Hut though, if you told me like 7 years ago, I would have put Pizza Hut in S tier and told you it was the best thing since Jesus Christ. But Pizza Hut has since gone to shit. So I'll put Pizza Hut with Papa John's. But something about their crust, I don't know what it is. Something about their crust, man. What if they put something on it, or it tastes different from all the other pizza places. It's just different. I love the crust. I could just eat the crust. If they sell that shit in the store, I'm buying it. Like I said, El Pollo Loco, never had it. Popeyes, I'll put Popeyes in B. I like Popeyes. The biscuits are dry sometimes, but if they're good biscuits, they're pretty good. The chicken sandwich is probably the best outside of ChickfilA. It depends if you like the crunchiness or not. I mean, I don't get Popeye's chicken too often. Like, I don't get like chicken too often. I'll just get the chicken sandwich. But the chicken sandwich is fire. Do like the chicken sandwich. Do like the fries. Ask for them extra crispy though. Don't ask for them regular. Ask for them extra crispy. Trust me. The biscuits are good as long as they're not dry. The sweet tea. Sweet tea's good. But yeah, Qdoba. I've only had Qdoba once. It was pretty average. Is Moe's in here? Moe's isn't in here, but I would take Moe's over Qdoba. I mean, I've only had it once, so I can't really put too much stock into it, I guess. But I mean, it was just okay. Similar to Moe's, if you ever had Moe's, but just kind of more random like selections, I guess you could say, or like more like unique options to put in your bowls or whatever. But it's just average for me. Quiznos, I'm putting it in I don't know, just because I didn't know that they were still a thing. I didn't know they were still an organization that existed. But I haven't had it since I was like probably 7, so I can't really speak on it. Sbarro's bad. I mean, it's mall pizza. It's gross. Next, Shake Shack. Shake Shack is a little overrated for me, but it's still in B probably. I went to Shake Shack quite a bit when I had an internship. For when I went to Chicago, there was one. I forget what road that is, but there was one right by the place I had this internship, and it was during winter time. We would always go and get the shakes and the fries with cheese. Oh, so good. The burgers are pretty decent. Probably I'll put them on the same level as like Five Guys, maybe a little higher. But I like Shake Shack. I wouldn't put it in A though. Sonic, I do like Sonic. I've only had good experiences with Sonic. That might be a little bit of a hot take, but the shakes are good. I don't know what they call them. They're not blizzards, blasts, I think they're called, maybe. But those are always pretty good. Those are always good for me. The tater tots, the corn dogs, the chili dogs, the burgers are pretty decent. The chicken poppers, the mozzarella sticks. I mean, I've only had good experiences with it. It's always good for me. The commercials stank, but the food pretty good. Subway. I'll put Subway in. I'll put Subway in B. Just because sometimes it's a little sus when you go there. You don't always know if the shit's fresh. Salad's looking kind of nasty. Pickles looking kind of gross sometimes. But Subway is pretty decent. I like that they have so many options. Like if you don't like Jimmy John's, you definitely like Subway. If you're more like, if you don't like Jimmy John's because they don't have options, you're definitely a Subway lover, and that's fine because they do have a lot of options. But I like Subway. It's above average for me. There's a Subway on campus here. I go pretty often. Taco Bell. Taco Bell's an S tier. If you don't like Taco Bell, blame your stomach, okay? Taco Bell is amazing. Open late. You can get it whenever you want. Just get some soft taco supremes. Get some chicken chalupas. Get some, what is it called? Gordita crunches. Oh, those are so good. My girlfriend got me on those too. I haven't been able to stop, man. Let me tell you. Taco Bell is so good. They got the Baja Blast. They got the freezes. They got the cinnamon curls. I remember when I was younger, I used to go to Taco Bell, and I used to get cheese roll-ups because I didn't like tacos yet. I used to get literally shredded cheese wrapped inside of a tortilla when I was like 6. Luckily, my palate's changed a little bit. Wendys. I'm putting Wendys in S tier too. Wendy's is so good. The burgers are good. The chicken's good. The Wendy's nuggets rival McDonald's as the best fast food nugget. The spicy nugs are amazing. The fries have gone through changes, but I think they've always been pretty solid, to be honest. Sometimes a little too salty, but overall pretty good. And listen here. This is the most controversial thing I'm going to say, maybe in this entire video. Chocolate Frosties are not as good as vanilla Frosties. Vanilla Frosties are far more superior than a chocolate Frosty. I cannot eat chocolate Frosties. Only vanilla Frosties. You get the fries, you dip it in the Frosty, and you eat it. And that's why Wendy's is S tier for me. Whataburger, never had. White Castle, trash. The fuck are White Castle burgers made out of? You could not convince me that is cow. And then Portillo's. Portillo's is also S tier. I have a lot of S tier, more than A tier. Should I put some down? I mean, I don't think so. I'm keeping it how it is. But Portillo's, the burgers are good. The hot dogs are good. The Chicago dogs are good. They got the little salad bar action. The fries with cheese. The cake shakes. The chocolate cake itself. The beefs are good. We have a Portillo's around like 10 minutes away from campus here. It's pretty phenomenal, let me tell you. But all right, that is it. This is my tier list. So we have ChickfilA, we got Chipotle, Jimmy John's, Krispy Kreme, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, and Portillo's in S tier. I feel like that's a lot for S tier, but those are all the best, like in my opinion. Like I take any of those over the A tier, obviously the B tier, C tier, and all that. Cinnabon's good at A tier. Cold Stone, Domino's, Starbucks, Sonic in A tier. B tier we got Subway, Shake Shack, B-Dubs, Auntie Anne's, Baskin Robbins, Dunkin Donuts. Those two are normally together. I didn't even notice that. Five Guys, Little Caesars, Panda Express, Panera, and Popeyes. Then C tier we got Arbys, Burger King, Dairy Queen, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, and Qdoba. Carl's Jr. and Hardees are in D, along with KFC and Sbarro. Those are almost trash, pretty close to it. And then trash is Boston Market, Chuck E. Cheese, Long John Silver's, and White Castle. Those are all trash. Don't try them. I'm telling you now, you're going to get some food poisoning. Or you're just going to be eating slush. And then, obviously, all the ones on the bottom I have not had. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I didn't know I was going to be this passionate about food. I mean, I guess you could have probably guessed by looking at me, but this was a fun video to make, kind of see my opinion on all these different fast food restaurants. If you guys did like the video, I'm not editing this. If you watch my Skyrim Let's Play, those are all unedited videos. I kind of like the unedited versions, not because I don't want to edit. I like editing videos when the compilations of Rocket League and stuff like that, but videos like this, I kind of just like not editing it and just giving you my raw self. And if I mess up, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Like, it's more of, it's not a vlog obviously, but it's more of a raw kind of sit down with me when you're watching the video. I wanted to make it feel like that. And if I mess up, I mess up, and I just want it to be kind of a live thing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you guys agree with, disagree with. This will be a little bit of a longer video, but that's okay. Let me know what's your favorite restaurant. What do you not like? What would you put in F tier? Hopefully you'd still put Boston Market in F tier, and Chuck E. Cheese. If you like Chuck E. Cheese pizza, I don't know what to say to you. May God have mercy on your soul. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, finally, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the support as always. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.
All American. First team, bitch. Yeah. I got a fake ID and a checklist. It goes, never meet a girl on Craigslist.